Friends, it's day 14. We've got Enigma Inkvent, Bonne Maman, jams and spreads and stuff. Let's go. So day 14 is here. I realized I have to send out some ink samples. So I should have been saving this stuff, right? I could probably use tape or something. There we go. Day 14. We don't want to do that page. We want to do this page. So we have a blue, a pretty blue. This, I clearly have been touching the page down there. Let's see what it is. Kind of reminds me of KSLV 2. And we've got one from Ferris Wheel Press, yay, called Heroic Blue. Don't ask what I was doing there, okay? I was remembering how writing works. It's early. It's not that early. I woke up early, so I'm tired. Obviously, that's the problem. Today, I am going to make a family dish. We always called it Maltese pasta. As far as I know, the proper name is like Imcaroon Il Forn. It's we don't use much tomato in it though. I don't think we used any. But I found a recipe that calls for just a small amount. And I'll probably use tomato paste. And that'll just give it some, extra yumminess because tomatoes are a good source of glutamates. So it makes it yummier. And it's got, when my grandma used it, she would use the original, like, ziti, which are like really long hollow tubes. They were long and she would break them up. And you can never find that. So we would over the years use like penne or rigatoni or mostaccioli. But I found some that are like not the full length, but they're like the long, because they're thin. They're maybe about this size around and hollow. and smooth. So I'm excited that I found those. Anyway, it's got those. It has ground beef. It has eggs to keep it together and cheese for added deliciousness. I think that's all the things that's in it, aside from random seasonings probably. A minute ago, I tried to tell my partner that our pie hole needs to be restarted. How did I try and tell him, friends? I tried to send him a message on Discord. Ooh, that's how that happened last time. It's fine. Messages on Discord will not go through when the pie hole needs to be restarted, Maria. But he's in the middle of a game, so I didn't want to interrupt him. Nope, I hear him crawling around. Let me pause. I think he realized that the pie hole needed to be restarted. If I heard him, I'm like, hey. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to making that dish. I had an idea. So that some of you don't know, I'm also on Twitch, and sometimes I do cooking on there. I used to do Twitch a lot more, but, like my partner, he does it, so we can't do it at the same time. And then he also, plays games with a friend of ours on that friend's stream, and so I can't be streaming in the background from that because then my voice will be heard on that stream. And so anyway, I haven't been streaming there as much, but I had an idea for a stream, so I might do this pasta thing I'm talking about, but I had an idea to do a bunch of dim sum dishes. I'm really excited about that idea. It will be a Herculean maybe not Herculean, but it'll be quite an undertaking because the things we're talking hours that they'll take. One of them will take, I think, 2 hours at least to cook. So we're on day 14 here. Look at how empty it is. Joy to all. Yes, I'm behind you on that. What's this bro doing? Oh, no. I'm not sure. He's just running. I think the sleigh is chasing him. What do we have today? Something light colored. Mango ginger spread. Well, this is funny because I don't particularly love mango. And my partner doesn't particularly love ginger. This is great. So it'll be one night our best loves. Can't wait. Maybe we'll put it in. The idea to make thumbprint cookies. I don't remember if one of y'all suggested it, but I did think of it. Maybe this will be good in there. And some people make peanut butter thumbprint cookies. Then it's like peanut butter and jelly. You know what's funny? Here's the thing. I have to tell you, if you're not from the U.S., if you're from the U.S., you know this. We say peanut butter and jelly, and in some places, jelly is used to refer to gelatin products, which is a mistake on their part. I've said it. They're different. And more importantly, they think that it gives them a weird image as to what peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are. And then they're also like, blah, 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 preserves. Y'all, most of our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are frequently made with jam and not jelly. The difference being that jelly is made only from juice. Jam uses the fruit, the whole fruit. Nothing but the fruit. Anyway, so the things like this, you could put on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And it doesn't matter. We're not going to call it peanut butter and jam. That sounds wrong. Even if that's the better term for it, it just does not flow off the ears. Some people do use grape jelly. That's like the one really common jelly that you'll see in a PB&J. Also, in my family, sometimes we call them Peebos. I recommend it. Peebo, that rolls off the tongue. So here's a look at Heroic Blue. Whatever. Look, every ink company is like, hey, you know what we need? We need one of these. If I make a line of ink, should I include a color like this and call it something snarky? Or should I just say, it's been done? I'll tell you which one I'm leaning towards. Go ahead and guess. Ooh, the snark is high this morning. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a wonderful day. Joy to all. Take care of yourselves. Bye.